Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Stephanie and today we're doing a reading vlog. I am so excited, so let's just get into it. Okay, so I don't know what I'm gonna start. I really don't. I think I'm gonna start Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison, but I really don't know. And I also have to show you guys books that I got in the mail today. Yeah. This is the Swift Hat Trick Trilogy by Hannah Cowan. So it's Lucky Hit, Blissful Hook, and Vital Blindside. I think these are special editions, but I'm not entirely sure. I got these from Thrift Books, and I'm in love, okay? Right now I'm watching 𝖘𝖙𝖔𝖈, and I just did some cleaning, put laundry away, all of the fun, productive things. And so I think I'm gonna go finish my movie, go get some Miralax because my tummy hurts, and then maybe start Black Sheep unless I decide to start something new. I really don't know. Okay, I have Raw on the TV. I have my Sims updating. I have some stir fry for dinner. I have snacks. I have my water. I'm good to go. Oh, I need to fix this. Now, I'm good to go. Also, my nails are naked right now. I'm gonna do my birthday nails tomorrow. I picked the book that I'm gonna read. Well, my fiance picked the book. I gave him 3 options. It was either Twisted Heathens by J. Rose, Sins of Betrayal by Juniper Nix, or Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison. And he chose Twisted Heathens by J. Rose. So, it's like 2 a.m., I think, 1 a.m. I really don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and start this, see how I like it. He read each of the like blurbs or whatever, so he said this one is supposed to be like right up my alley. We're gonna put that to the test. Okay, good morning guys. I obviously just showered, so the first order of business is taming this hair. I hate that like it has like some sort of like texture and wave to it, but when it dries after I brush it, there's like nothing. It's just pin straight. It's annoying, but we're gonna tame this hair and then we're gonna do my birthday nails. I hate having thin hair because like, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna do my birthday nails now. And the birthday nails are the Kiss Voguish Fantasy Glow in the Dark. I don't know the like style of them. They just say long limited edition, but they're these really pretty like black. I don't know if they're stiletto, but I don't know. I love them. So these are the birthday nails. So I don't use the glue that it comes with, the laminatic brush on glue. Also, I don't have much of a reading update. All I did was read the prologue of Twisted Heathens, but I am intrigued. I definitely am intrigued. It's like 2 a.m. My birthday is tomorrow. Well, technically today, but I haven't slept yet, so my birthday is tomorrow. And I'm gonna try to read a couple chapters before I lay down to go to sleep. I took like an hour or two long nap at like 9 p.m. I thought I was gonna sleep all night. I don't know why I thought that. I really don't. I also have the new season of Love is Blind. I think they're in Denver. I don't even know how to gather my thoughts and express them about this season because I don't think there's really anyone I'm rooting for. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go and read a little bit. Probably gonna finish this episode before I lay down to read, but yeah, I don't even know. The plans for tomorrow, I don't know if I've said yet, but the plans for tomorrow are we're gonna wake up. I want to go to Walmart to pick out some books, matching pajamas, stuffed mixed spaghetti, and I want an ice cream cake. Then we're gonna go to a store downtown that apparently has Terrifier stuff. Super excited for that. And then we're gonna come home and have a movie day with the roommates and one of my other friends. And I'm super excited. Cannot wait. Okay, hi guys. It's very late on my birthday, but it is my birthday. I turned 28 today. And let's do a little birthday haul. We did a little bit of shopping today. My fiance surprised me with some stuff from Five Below because I asked him to go pick something up for me, and then he got me other things. And then we went to like a little shop downtown, and then I have gifts coming in the mail, and I ordered from Book Outlet today. So we're gonna do the stuff that I have physically here. So from Five Below, I asked him to go get me these because I've been craving them. They're the Flamin' Hot Munchies. If you've never tried them, they are delicious. Also from Five Below, he got some salted vanilla Pocky for us to try. I do not like them, but he did, so these are for him. And then he got me these chips to try. They're Korean style spicy barbecue. They weren't bad. Also got me this like leche drink to try. It was delicious, but I love leche. And then he went to like this little store in the mall that Five Below's in, and he got me a mystery little red panda figurine, and I got the birthday one. Fitting. He also got me a CM Punk Funko Pop, but I already put it up and I don't feel like getting up right now. I am so tired. So I'll either insert like a picture or like a clip of it somewhere. And then we went to Walmart and I got a little bag of mini pumpkins, of course. I got an action figure of Dominic Mysterio. Yeah. I got Scamp some new toys, just like a little squirrel, a raccoon. Typically whenever there's a raccoon, I get it for him. And I got this Holler and Glow Miami Wave Salted Caramel Body and Hair Mist. It kind of reminded me of, I can't think of the brand, Sol de Janeiro, I think. Like the packaging. And it smells really good. So I got that. And then I got this sweatshirt that says Future Ghost, and I got it oversized so that it's nice and comfy. And then I got 3 books. I got Mate by Emily Hazelwood. And then I got Burning Daylight by 𝖚𝖵 McIntyre. I did not realize that it was this big. I read it. Like, I arc read it. But, like, this thing's huge. And, yeah, I love it so much. This book gave me, like, Gossip Girl vibes. I loved it. And the last book that I got was Let's Split Up by Bill Wood. No idea what it's about, but, like, this edition's super cute. And then it says an absolute must for fans of Scooby-Doo and 90s, 2000s horror movies. So I had to get it. So those are the books I got from Walmart. Like I said, we went to this little shop downtown that had like horror things, nerd things, a bunch of things. And I got this little mini Labubu. I don't know if it's a Lafufu or not. I really don't. But it was $10 and I wanted it. And so I got it. I don't really care if it's fake. I'm pretty sure the Labubu that I have is fake. And I just don't care. Okay. I think they're adorable. So don't know what I'm going to do with it. But it's cute. And then I got a Terrifier 2 action figure of Art the Clown. It's eye-poppin' Art the Clown. It has like a bunch of his like weapons and stuff. And he's all bloody. So I got that. Lastly, I got this stuff from my best friends, our roommates. A Mothman window cling for when the car is up and running. Mystery Terrifier pins. It was a 2-pack. That's what I got. And then again, for when the car's up and running, Art the Clown. And we came home. One of our other friends came over. We hung out for a little bit. We ate spaghetti. I went to go sit on the porch to vape a little bit and took a nap. I fell asleep on my big chair on the porch. And then I woke up, had some cake. I'm gonna have some more spaghetti. Probably gonna read for a little bit. I'm gonna put something nice and cozy on the TV, but I am ready to relax. I'm gonna put my new sweater on and it's just gonna be a good old time. Like I am tired. I am ready to just relax and get cozy. Surprised these nails have lasted, and not because of the quality, like they are very, very good quality, just because they're so long and I'm not used to them being this long, but they are so cute. So I'm hoping they last long. I did use the Glamnetic glue, which I think is a little bit better than most other glues that I've used. So at least there's that. I'm currently reading Twisted Heathens by J. Rose. I think I'm like, yeah, I'm 8% of the way through and I'm definitely enjoying it. But there's just something about this one that has me so intrigued. So I think I might start this either physically or see if it's on Kindle Unlimited, if I can find it on Libby, something like that. So I'm going to figure it out because something about this just really intrigues me. Like, I love Scooby-Doo. I love 90s and 2000s horror movies. What more do I need? But I am definitely going to go get cozy and hopefully read something for a little bit. need to put my hair up and find my glasses. But it is therapy day. I have therapy in quite literally like 10 minutes. But I wanted to do a tiny little quick update. So I ended up finding the case for the new Amazon Fire Stick remote. So got this and I honestly love it. I love it so much. Our last one for our Roku was green. This is just so much more fitting. I did end up finishing Let's Split Up last night. I will probably do a full review after therapy. There's just so much I want to yap about. I feel like after therapy, who knows where my brain will be at, but I will update you guys on Let's Split Up after therapy. But I got some gifts in the mail from Blair. If you guys don't know Blair, this is Blair over on Instagram. She is the light of my life. I love her more than life itself. Blair, I love you. You introduced me to so many amazing books, but also you've just introduced me to such an authentic and beautiful human, yourself. So I love you so much. But she sent me Art the Clown building blocks, which I am so excited for. I think I'm going to work on these after therapy because I feel like this would be a really good after therapy little project for me and my fiance. And then she also sent me Losers Part 1, which I believe Losers Part 1 is on my fall TBR, and so I'm so excited. Skip obviously has to make an appearance and come say hi. But I am so excited. I've been wanting them physically so that I can annotate them because I just feel like they're books that I'm going to want to annotate. So I'm so excited. It is 1:53. I have therapy at 2. So I'm getting set up for that, which is essentially just grabbing my tablet, connecting my headphones, and clicking on the link. That's that. So we'll do a little review very quick. I rated this 4.5 stars. It definitely did give like Scream and Scooby-Doo like 100%. And I loved that. I really loved that. I ended up reading the prologue physically and then I switched to my Kindle and so I could read it while getting nice and cozy in bed. And then I ended up finishing it at like 5 a.m. I want to say 5 a.m. I really don't know. But it was so good. The twists, the turns. I don't want to say I didn't trust anyone, but there were like a select few that I just didn't trust. And I was wrong. I was so wrong. It was so good. It was so good. I absolutely loved it. I think this author has one other book out. And so I might look into getting that one because I loved the writing style. I loved the plot. I loved everything about this. And so maybe I need to read that one too, you know? So there's my little review on that. At least that way, my therapy brain won't kick in and I won't forget everything I wanted to say about this book. So at least there's that. But I'm going to go find my glasses, which I think are just on my nightstand, and get ready to do therapy. Are you ready to do therapy? Are you going to say hi to her this week? Thank you. Oh, no, it's not playtime can be. It's therapy time. Playtime can be after therapy. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you in a little bit. Editing stuff here. Just wanted to add this clip because the next clip the lighting kind of flashes a lot because the light's off, and so if you are sensitive to flashing lights or anything like that, then skip to this time because I do not want it to affect you. I love you guys. It's like 4 a.m. I can't sleep. I have Impractical Jokers on the TV and I was just watching YouTube and I'm so behind on watching YouTube. But I digress. If you guys create content, whether it be for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, if you create content, I don't even want to say just for the book community, but like that's what I create content for. Do you ever just want to do so many big impulsive changes? Like I want to change my name. I want to leave book talk completely because honestly, at least in my opinion, book talk is one of the most toxic communities when it comes to the book communities. It is so toxic and I've tried to like get onto different sides of TikTok and stuff like that and nothing really works. I'm just always taken back to the drama, the discourse, and just very toxic sides. And so I'm like, I want to change my names on everything. I want to completely rebrand myself as like someone else and like still make the same content, but like just like completely change up a lot of things. And I don't know if it's just me. I know that I probably shouldn't. I should sleep on it, come up with ideas, because right now I'm just like, I want to do all of these impulsive changes and like, why? why. I think the only one that when I wake up, I'll still want to do is leave book talk. Also, sorry about the lighting. The light's off because my fiance is sleeping and I had a headache. And also, I'm using my shoulder heating pad because my fibromyalgia has my shoulders so angry. So angry. But anyways, like, I want to do all these big changes. I want to do all these things. And like, should I even do that? I really don't know. We'll see how it goes. But like I said, it's like 4 a.m. I'm probably going to read some of Twisted Heathens by J. Rose. I'm still only like 8% of the way through. I am pretty sure, because I did not read any of this last night. Instead, I just read Let's Split Up. Yeah, 8% of the way through. So I think I'm going to work on this for a little bit before I go to sleep and go from there. I also kind of want to start trying to switch my sleep schedule just a little bit. I don't want to wake up at like 7, 8 in the morning, but I think I'm going to try waking up at 11 a.m. every day, at least for a week, see how that goes. I'm notorious for setting an alarm and turning it off and going back to sleep. So will that happen? Probably, but like just trying it out to see how it goes wouldn't hurt. So I'm gonna go read, get cozy, and hopefully my shoulders will stop hating me because I feel like shit. But tomorrow's Friday. I'm excited. My book outlet order shipped and a couple of the other gifts shipped. I still have to show you guys. My fiance did make the little art that I got earlier today. So I need to show you guys that. And then I need to show you guys the CM Punk Funko Pop. So I'll do that. And then probably tomorrow, if I don't forget, I'm going to go through my Crown Jewel predictions. If you don't like wrestling, you can just skip through those, but I'm a lover of wrestling, so I want to put my predictions out there. That's gonna be the plan. I really have no idea what we're doing tomorrow. It's his last day off. Like, it's Friday, but it's technically his Sunday. So I have no idea what we're gonna do tomorrow other than we need to give Scamp his flea treatment and then treat the house for fleas as well. That's like the only thing that I know is for sure happening tomorrow. Other than that, probably just relaxing because he goes back to work the next day. Okay, so it's like 5 p.m. the next day. We treated our room and the porch and then treated Scamp. We're finishing up on like the laundry and like bedding. But yeah, it's been a long day. I'm super tired. Scamp is currently taking a nap. I have Impractical Jokers on. My fiance just ran to the store, so I'm filming a quick little update. I did not read as much as I wanted to before bed. I only got like 1 or 2% further into the book, and hopefully I will get even further at some point today. I am just, like I said, so tired. Like, I think this weekend I'm just going to focus on catching up on sleep because I feel like if I don't catch up on my sleep this weekend, waking up at 11 is not going to go well because I'm just going to be fatigued and tired every single day. So I'm going to try to catch up on sleep this weekend and then start the waking up at 11 a.m. on Monday. So if that's something that you'd be interested in watching, seeing me possibly struggle to just fix my sleep schedule, then that'll be the next vlog. We'll see how it goes. In a couple hours is SmackDown, and so super excited about that. Okay, so tomorrow is Saturday, and the weekend is when I have so much time to read. So I'm gonna see how much I can read this weekend. I have 2 physical books that are on my TBR, and then I think I have like 5 Kindle books. So let's just go through them really quickly. The first physical book is Endless Anger by Sav R. Miller. I've heard so many things about the MMC in this book that I just need to read it for myself. I need to read it, okay? She's a little thick, but sometimes when I'm really into a book, I could finish a book of this size in like 3 hours, 4 hours. So, high potential of reading this one. We'll see. I think it's also on Kindle Unlimited, so I might read it on Kindle Unlimited and move annotations over. I'm not entirely sure yet. And the last physical book is Soul Searching by Lila Sage. This one will 100% be annotated. 100%. Yeah. I don't have this one on my Kindle, but I do have it on Audible, so I might listen to it while I follow along and annotate physically, mainly just because I love Lila Sage so much. Her writing style is beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, I'm super excited. I think this is the first one in a series because it does say a Sweetwater Peak novel. So I think this is a new series. I don't know if it's in the same universe though. It's in Wyoming, so I'm assuming it's in the same universe, but I really don't know. And then on my Kindle, obviously I have Twisted Heathens by J. Rose. I've been reading that for the last couple days, and I want to hopefully finish that. And then I have an arc of Rook and Rebel by Kate Crew. I think this one was already released, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's getting re-released. I really don't know. I just remember I heard people talking about this like last year or something. Unless people were reading it last, I really don't know. Okay. I'm clueless, but I have Rook and Rebel from NetGalley. And then I have Such Quiet Girls by Noelle W. Eiley. I heard this is such an amazing thriller and that it really just sits with you. And I love a good thriller, so I'm in. And then I have Sense of Betrayal by Juniper Nix. This one is an MC romance. I I love an MC romance, okay? I stayed away from them because I didn't think I was going to like them. And then I started watching Sons of Anarchy and I'm like, okay, yes. And I don't remember what book it is, but I read a book earlier this year that was the first book in an MC romance series, and I loved it. So I'm super excited about that one. I also think Rook and Rebel is MC romance. If I'm not mistaken, I think it is. And then the last one on my Kindle is The Fang Arrangement by Sarah Blue. This is the second book in, I don't know the series name, but the first one is The Marriage Hex. Read that earlier this year. Oh my God. That book made me fall in love with werewolf romances. Like, that was like the first book that I was like, okay, maybe I do like werewolf romance. It was so good. It was so good. So I'm super, super excited for The Fang Arrangement. And I think I saw Sarah Blue post something about like a raccoon. So I think there's a raccoon in that. And raccoons are my favorite animal. Like, favorite animal of all time. So I'm super excited about that. We're gonna see how much I can read. I know like for a lot of like thrillers, or if even if it's a romance where it has like a suspense or thrilling plot line, I will try to read it in one sitting just because I want to know if I'm right. Like, I want to know like if my theories are right, what's going on. Like, I want to know. But that's the TBR for this weekend. Am I gonna get through them all? No, I will not be reading 7 books in 2 days. That's for sure. Because this vlog ends on Sunday. So that is not happening. But maybe like 2 or 3 is the goal. We'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna go finish watching SmackDown and then get to reading. I also want to redecorate my Kindle for the fall time. Like, it is pretty like fall themed, but I want to like add a sticker or two. I, I really don't know. I got some from Cloudy Day bookmarks and I want to incorporate them into my Kindle. And then I also want to pick out a highlight color for this beautiful one. I think honestly, I'm thinking like blue or orange because like that's just the colors and the vibes of the cover. But I need to find them because since we moved, so much of my stuff has just been everywhere. So I really don't know where a lot of things are. I also want to find my planner for next year because I got this planner from Temu like years ago and I bought like 6 at a time because I really, really, really love this planner. And so I want to go find the blank one so that I can get it set up for next year and not have to do that at the end of the year and like rush through it because I want to make it like actually look cute. Like, I want to spend my time and actually make it look cute. So that's the plan. Hopefully I will be able to find it. If not, I'm gonna have to figure out where I can order more because I don't want to order from Temu because I don't know, like, do you guys order from Temu? Like, I've heard people say that it's fine, but then I've also heard people say that it's not fine. So like, what is the general opinion? Because I don't know, but like the opinions for so many things are all over the place. Like, people don't like reading books that were based off of fan fiction or were originally fan fiction, and there's just so many opinions. So like, what is the general consensus of buying something from Temu? Because I don't know where else to buy these, and I'm gonna have to find something that is like this on Amazon or something if I can't find it. But we'll see when we get there. I still have to look for it. It was probably in a box or something somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna go finish SmackDown, try to find that, and just get some things ready for tonight. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. We did get new pillows. We got some bamboo pillows. Right now, I'm just letting them fluff up a bit. I was going to do not like a 24-hour readathon, but seeing how much I can read this weekend, and then I remembered that it's Crown Jewel today. So that's gonna take up like 5 hours of my time probably. And then my godson's home when usually he's not gonna be home on the weekend. So we're gonna see how much I can read on the weekend on like a busier weekend. Right now, I am just trying to get my predictions settled. So for Kabuki Warriors versus Rhea and Io, I think Rhea and Io are gonna win, especially because today is Rhea's birthday. Are they really gonna make her lose in Australia on her birthday? If they do, I'll be disappointed. For Seth versus Cody, it makes more sense that they're going to give the win to Seth based off of the storyline right now. Roman versus Bronson Reed, again, Bronson is from Australia. Are they going to make him lose in Australia? Probably not. Probably not. John Cena versus AJ Styles, I feel like it could go either way. I'm just hoping that they don't make John Cena keep losing on his retirement tour. So I'm hoping for a John Cena win. We have a visitor. Say hi, baby. And then who am I missing? Stephanie versus Tiffany. I want Stephanie to win. I don't really know who I think is going to win. I just want Stephanie to win because I don't like Tiffany's run. I think that's all of the matches. I could be forgetting one, to be honest, but I really don't remember. But those are my predictions, and I'm gonna go ask my roommate if he wants to watch it together or if he's not interested in watching it, because usually we watch wrestling together, but that doesn't mean we're gonna watch all of them together. So there's that. And I did get to 15% into Twisted Heathens last night, and I am very much enjoying it. It's just kind of slow. So I need to like lock in, get to the like faster paced parts if there are any, and just like lock in. But it's just really slow right now. Also, I did take my nails off. It was just a lot easier to check him for fleas and like get rid of some of them if I didn't have my nails done. So took my nails off so that I could help with the baby. But yeah, I'm gonna go figure out what the plans are for today and go from there. Okay, it's much later. It is 3 a.m. I got all my predictions correct. Yes, I did. I fell asleep at like 10:30 at night, but someone, not naming names, decided to wake me up at 12:30. So I can't fall back asleep, and so it is time to do my next set of nails. I am still beginner at gel nails and all of that, so I'm not really that great, but I want to practice. And so I have a couple inspo pictures that I might use. I'm not entirely sure. I might just try something completely new. I really don't know. We're going to turn the light on. I'm going to get everything set up, and then I'm going to listen to some more of an audiobook. I think I started this in maybe my last vlog. I'm not entirely sure when I started it, but it is Monster Pucker, and it's by Cleo Evans and Ashley Bennett. So I'm going to continue this. I'm not that far in. It says I'm 11% of the way through, and it's pretty short, so I should be able to at least get through a chunk of it while I do my nails. And so I'm going to grab my Bose earbuds, get my little table set up, and then we're gonna get going. Okay, so someone made himself comfortable on the table, but my headphones are being weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't feel like figuring it out right now. So instead, we're gonna watch some YouTube. And I'm super behind, like I've said before, so this is perfectly fine with me. I just need to get someone to go lay somewhere else, so I have my table to use. Okay, so I did film a little bit of me doing my nails, but not all of it because my fiance woke up and I was just talking to him a little bit. But I did finish them, I just didn't put them on. So it's the black and orange, and I just did like black and orange like mismatch, and then the opposite on the other hand. That probably makes no sense. I am so tired. Probably going to do them tomorrow, but like I said, 5 a.m. Scamp is currently asleep and I can barely even lay down, and I think I'm going to try to maneuver around him to lay down and then read a little bit of Twisted Heathens before I go to sleep. So that is the plan. I don't even know if this clip makes sense because I'm so tired. I just don't know if I'll be able to fall asleep right now, and that's why I'm planning to read a little bit. So yeah, I will see you in the morning. Okay, it's almost 7 a.m. My fiance just woke up to go to work, and I have not slept any more than like that 2 hours. But I did get to 48%. And when I say I'm hooked, I'm hooked. I am hooked. So if you guys didn't know, this is a why choose. I definitely have a favorite. My favorite is Eli, of course, but Phoenix is a very close second, for sure. But I am just so hooked. Like, there's just something about a dark romance that is set in some sort of like institute for the mentally unwell, because what the fuck? Like, this reminds me of, what is it? Like, Stay With Me or something like that. Loved that. Did not finish the series, but I read the first one and I loved it. This is just so good. I am in awe. I am in absolute awe. I'm 48% of the way through. I don't know if I'm going to read any more before I try to lay down and go to sleep. I'm not that tired, but I know that I should be tired and go to sleep. And I want to read more, but I also want to save it for tomorrow. So I really don't know how we're going to do that. But my fiance is getting ready for work now. I'm going to get comfortable, get Scamp comfortable, and figure out if I want to read a little bit more or if it is just time for me to finally go to bed. Hopefully get some more sleep. But yeah, there's that. I wanted to update a little bit about my Twisted Heathens reading for tonight, because definitely check trigger warnings because there are definitely some heavy topics. But if you love dark romance, why choose, and none of the trigger warnings bother you, read it. Just read it. Just do it and then come back to me so we can talk about it, because yeah. Yeah. Okay, good morning. I am clearly still in bed. My hair is a mess. I need to do something about that. But it's like 1:40 something. I woke up at like 12:30. I didn't go back to sleep until like 8:30. I am so tired. I did not get any more reading done. I just kind of scrolled Twitter until I fell asleep. I have a list of PA work that I want to get done today. And then there's also things that I want to get done for like my own social media and stuff like that. So we're gonna try to have a productive day, and thankfully most of this stuff can be done in bed while watching movies and stuff. So we're gonna try to have like a cozy but productive day, if that makes sense. We're gonna try to have it, okay? I also have some like forms I need to fill out for therapy. I have like one about anxiety, one about depression and sleep, and then one about mania. So that'll be fun. We gotta fill those out for therapy on Wednesday. Honestly, I am just here. I woke up like this. Scamp just sprawled out on my chest, asleep. And it was literally so cute, so wholesome. And I was just like, what the heck? One thing about me, Scamp is not always super cuddly. So the last, like, I want to say like a week, at night and in the morning, he has been so cuddly. Like, he wants to sleep on me. He wants to cuddle with me. He wants to sleep with me. Like, so adorable, so cute, so cuddly. And when Scamp is in that mood, I can't move him. I can't. I will literally sit there and suffer until he wakes up and leaves, or until he decides that he's done with the cuddles. I can't move him. I can't. I can't, because I don't know when the next time he's going to be cuddly. So I just have to let him do it. You see what I mean? Like, what the heck? This is what he used to do, just like at night, he'd randomly lay on my chest a little bit. But now he's been like doing this, but falling asleep on me, laying across my chest, laying next to me and cuddling with me. And I'm eating up every second of it. Want to say hi? Good boy. Okay. We will see you in a little bit. So I did end up editing this vlog, doing some PA work. I showered, I filled out my forms for therapy. One other thing that I want to tackle today is that I have stacks of books right there and over there, and I want to organize them and figure out what I want on my priority TBR and take the other ones into the office because it's just a mess over there. And I ordered so many books for my birthday that are coming in soon. So I need to make room. I need to make room. I'm sorry, I do. And so I want to tackle that today. I think we need to run to Walmart at some point, but my fiance's not home from work yet. He should be within the next like 20 minutes or so. And I don't know when we're going to do that. I might look at the books there too because why not? Why not? What do I have to lose? Okay. And yeah, that's about where I'm at. I'm still very tired. I did go grab one of my little Pepsis. I think the lack of sleep plus the caffeine, I'm feeling like flutters in my chest. And I usually only feel them when I'm anxious, really tired, or have caffeine. So it makes sense. I'm gonna go and wait for my fiance to get home and then figure out the plan for Walmart. Maybe see if he'll help me move some books around and tackle that a little bit and just figure out what our plans for tonight are. Okay, so it's much later. We had dinner. My back hurts, and so we're gonna do my nails and then I'm gonna close the vlog out. So I got the books organized. This is like priority TBR. Obviously, I have some Funko Pops up there. And then these are books that I've read that need to go into a wrap up for YouTube. And I do my wrap ups like 2 months at a time. So those are 3 books that still need to go in a wrap up. And then I just have like toiletries, stuff like that. I've recently got this for my birthday. And yeah, I am quite literally obsessed with it. It smells so good. And the deodorant I use is the Dove like coconut. They smell so good together. But if I'm not wearing this, I'm wearing Vampire Blood from Bath and Body Works. Anyways, and then these books are all books that need to go into a book haul for YouTube. And then some will go into the office if I've read them already. So these 3 will go into the office, and then some will go to the priority little stacks over there. But there's that. Finally did that. It's been looking like a mess for weeks now. But I'm going to close out this vlog here. I didn't get any more into Twisted Heathens, but if I do finish this before I upload this video, I will have my star rating right here. I will be talking about it in my next vlog though, because that's where I'll most likely be finishing it. So there's that. But thank you guys so much for watching, for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. It literally means the world to me. I would absolutely love it if you liked, commented, subscribed, may turn the post notifications on, stay a while, get notified when I post. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.